Hello, it's Leon from Autoism here, and today I've come down to the charitable New Year's Day meet here at Classic Motor Hub in Bybury. Today I'm going to show you around some amazing classic cars and new cars and some cars that you don't see very often. Come inside the showroom bit and it's absolutely amazing. So we've got a lovely Jaguar XK120 Coupe. Then we have a Lotus Esprit Turbo, which is just such a cool car, and proper 80s icon as well. Then another XK140, I believe. Is it a 40? They look about the same to me, pretty much, 20 and 40. Then we've got an MGA, an E-Type. This is lovely. Very nice Bentley here, turning up. Wow. Amazing. We've got an Alvis TD21, which is such a beautiful car. And this car is amazing classic for the price, 75,500. And I think this looks much more valuable than it's priced, and it's a very nice spec car as well. I like leather seats on the inside and this colour on the outside as well. Now guys, I've discovered something which I've never seen before, which is called a RAFO. I've never even heard of this before. Could you guys tell me what it is? I don't know entirely what this car is about, but it looks like some sort of kit car because it has that sort of gull-wing doors, which looks very nice, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. We've got an MGA here, which is a lovely car, probably my favourite MG of all time. And it just looks so good, especially in this colour as well. Absolutely love it. This is a very stealthy spec Aston Martin DBS here. This looks very nice, especially in black. Wow, and look at those black alloys and the black colour on this car as well. It looks so mean and angry. And the DBS has got to be one of my favourite Aston Martins of all time, definitely. But what do you think of the brand new DBS Superleggera? Would you rather have this DBS or DBS Superleggera? Let me know in the comments, guys. We've got a Porsche 911 993 Turbo, probably one of the best Porsches ever made. I'd still rather have a 993 GT2. But this car is still very cool, especially the Turbo S, which I really need to see at some point. And yeah, it looks proper retro as well. Lovely car, Triumph Stag Coupe. I've not really seen many of these. They're quite rare, I think, because the thing is, I've seen lots of Triumph Stags, but not a coupe version of this. But wow, this looks very impressive, actually. I've not heard they are particularly great to drive, but this still looks very good, and it's not for an expensive budget either, only for like £15,000, which is pretty good for a car like this. And yeah, we've also got another Triumph Stag here and another Triumph Stag Coupe. And yeah, Triumph Stags are quite common at events, but not these coupes here. Like the building, we've got a GT40 here. Is that a genuine? I'm not quite sure if it is, but wow, that is amazing. It says POA. This is actually a genuine GT40. Oh my goodness me, this is so rare. Wow, absolutely amazing. One of the most fastest cars ever made, the fastest American branded car ever made, because the reason why I say branded is because the thing is, it was not made in America, it was made here in England, in Dagenham, in Essex, and wow, what an amazing car. And the reason why they called it a GT40, because it's 40 inches tall, and it's quite hard to get inside. I remember once getting inside the 2005 Ford GT, which was pretty hard to get inside, but this is much harder, but wow. A lovely Ferrari 365 GTS, it's one of 20. It's based on the 330 GTC convertible, but 365 is a bit separate to this, much faster and much rarer. So like the 365 GTC is one of 25. This is one of 20, and it cost you £3.5 million. This is so expensive and it's so beautiful as well. Look at that interior. I love classic Ferraris. I don't know what the reliability is like, but it still looks amazing. But I don't know if you can drive these now, because they are kind of investment cars because of how expensive and rare they are. Got a lovely Aston Martin DB5, one of my favourite cars of all time. Probably my third favourite classic car, and it just looks so nice. Wow. But it looks a bit different the inside, because the thing is, the steering wheel looks a bit different, and that's what's quite intriguing about this car, because the DB5 wheel just looks so much different. But perhaps they might have done upgrades to this car, I don't know. More expensive version of the DB5, the DB5C, which is a DB5 convertible. This is so rare. This will cost you £1.2 million. It's about 120, I believe, these, which is amazing. This is an automatic transmission, which is quite interesting. So the thing is, automatics were so much different to what they are nowadays. But this is just a beautiful Aston Martin, absolutely beautiful. Lovely McLaren Senna, which is such a cool car, probably the most highlighted car here at the event. It's something you don't see very often, and it's so new as well. And wow, look at that spec. And also next to it is a McLaren 600 LT, which is such a cool car. But what would you rather have, guys? 600 LT or McLaren Senna? I would have the Senna. 930 Turbo, what a lovely car. No, actually 911 SC, but think I thought it was a turbo because of the massive wing. Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. Now this Superleggera here actually is straight pipe, which is so much louder. And I remember seeing one at Wilton Wake Up, and it was just incredibly loud. Wow. And this is just so iconic as well. I remember when I was very young, I remember playing asphalt racing, and this Stanley Gallardo was on it, but the Superleggera is so cool. But what would you rather have, guys? Gallardo Superleggera or Huracan Performante? I would go for Huracan Performante, but this is nuts. The Jaguar E-Type S1. Very nice car it is. A pure classic car. Wow. Very, very nice. There's a lovely Rolls Royce here, and I don't know much about my old Rolls Royces, but these are absolutely amazing. So big. I remember when I was having the old Phantom ones, and they are incredibly nice. It's lovely. It's actually one spotted locally down around in Swindon. A great turnout today at Classic Motor Hub. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe for some more videos I upload.